Elon Musk recently tweeted, "Key milestone completed for Flight 2. SpaceX's Starship had an exceptionally fruitful August, maintaining a relentless pace of development. In record time, they designed and rigorously tested a cutting-edge water deluge system specifically designed for the launch pad and Starship's colossal Super Heavy rocket. The promising results from these tests indicate that the system is functioning flawlessly. With August now behind us, anticipation is building for what September may bring. The exciting prospect of moving Ship 25 to the launch pad and reuniting it with its formidable counterpart, Booster 9. As the days tick away, the question on everyone's mind remains: will the SpaceX Starship launch next week? Let's find out in this video. When it comes to the status of Ship 25, there's a lot happening behind the scenes. First off, the heat shield tile coverage is nearly complete, with just a few spots left to replace on the nose cone and belly areas. Inside, the payload bay section is all set after the latest round of tests. SpaceX also removed 2 stabilizers from the orbital launch mount, which is a positive sign that the upcoming trip, known as Trip 35, is eagerly anticipated. Originally scheduled for this week, the transport of Ship 25 may now be pushed to the weekend. After the ship is fully stacked, SpaceX has some important tests on the horizon. They'll need to perform a wet dress rehearsal, where both the Starship upper stage and the Super Heavy booster will be loaded with cryogenic methane and oxygen. This countdown will go all the way to liftoff, stopping just before transferring internal power to the launch vehicle. While it might not be as flashy as a test firing, these rehearsals are vital to demonstrate the safe fueling of such a massive rocket. Speaking of scale, the Starship rocket is a true giant, standing at a staggering 394 feet tall when fully stacked and utilizing its impressive 33 Raptor engines. This colossal size makes every test a highly anticipated event. SpaceX's first Starship orbital test flight in April 2023, while partially successful, was quite the spectacle. Although the rocket successfully cleared the launch pad and separated its stages, the rest of the flight didn't go as planned. The main takeaway was the spectacular flip in mid-air before self-destruction, along with engine malfunctions and some serious ground disturbance from the Super Heavy booster. As for the timing of the next flight test, it's a bit up in the air. While the Coast Guard mentioned the possibility of a launch in the second week of September, it's more likely that SpaceX will play it safe. They need to stack the second stage Starship onto the booster and thoroughly check all the ground systems before another launch attempt. Additionally, FAA approval is still pending, and certain modifications, such as the crucial water deluge system, must be given the green light. So, as it stands, the 8th of September doesn't seem likely for liftoff. The water deluge system is a critical component for a successful launch, and it needs to be thoroughly tested since the recent static fire attempt didn't push the Raptor engines to their full power potential. As the SpaceX Starship prepares for liftoff, the control of its engines takes center stage. The gradual throttle up of these engines as the rocket moves away from the launch pad is a finely orchestrated dance. To successfully lift the colossal Super Heavy booster and the upper stage Starship, it's reasonable to expect that these engines will be fired up at more than half of their thrust levels. This highlights the incredible power needed to propel such a mammoth spacecraft into orbit. Every fraction of thrust control is meticulously calculated to ensure a safe and efficient ascent. The quest for human-rating SpaceX Starships is a tantalizing endeavor on the horizon. Although it might take a few years to achieve this goal, it doesn't preclude the Starship from contributing significantly to space exploration. The potential for unmanned missions is a game-changer. These Starships could autonomously journey into orbit and, astonishingly, even dock with the International Space Station, ISS. This opens the door for astronauts to rendezvous with the Starship using other spacecraft, like the SpaceX Dragon, once it's safely in space. This novel approach could revolutionize space missions, facilitating the transport of extensive scientific systems and equipment to and from the ISS, enhancing our ability to conduct groundbreaking research beyond Earth's boundaries. The collaboration between NASA and SpaceX is a defining chapter in space exploration. The signing of a deal to develop a Starship Human Landing System, HLS, for the Artemis 3 mission in 2025 is monumental. Artemis 3 is poised to see astronauts, including the first female lunar explorer, make a historic landing near the lunar South Pole. This mission represents an audacious leap forward in scientific exploration and marks a crucial stride toward establishing a sustained human presence on the moon. Artemis 3 is a beacon of hope for advancing our understanding of the lunar environment and heralds a new era of lunar exploration. The geology team chosen by NASA to spearhead the scientific groundwork for the Artemis 3 mission plays a pivotal role. Led by Dr. Brett Denevy from Johns Hopkins University Applied Physics Laboratory, this team is tasked with defining the geological science objectives of the mission. They will meticulously plan the geology surface campaign that the Artemis astronauts will execute during their historic lunar sojourn. This campaign is poised to uncover invaluable insights into the moon's geology, offering a glimpse into its history and composition. This scientific endeavor not only contributes to our understanding of the moon, but also strengthens our grasp of planetary science and the broader solar system. Dr. Joel Kearns, Deputy Associate Administrator for Exploration in NASA's Science Mission Directorate, underscores the significance of selecting the geology team. Their role marks a crucial step in optimizing the scientific outcomes of Artemis 3. By aligning their efforts with established Artemis science priorities, this team ensures that the mission maximizes its scientific return. The insights garnered from this lunar exploration will enrich our knowledge of our celestial neighbor and inspire future generations of explorers. This esteemed team of lunar scientists brings a wealth of experience to the table, making them exceptionally well-suited for the challenges of Artemis 3. Their expertise in science operations, sample analysis, and operational flexibility is instrumental for seamlessly integrating scientific endeavors into the Artemis 3 mission. As Dr. Kearns notes, these capabilities are indispensable for the successful infusion of science into this groundbreaking lunar exploration. With the establishment of the Artemis 3 geology team, NASA is taking a definitive step towards fortifying its lunar science program. This team of experts not only designs the scientific activities that astronauts will carry out during their lunar explorations, but also provides real-time documentation and initial assessment of scientific data during lunar operations. Their contribution is pivotal in ensuring that Artemis 3 is not just an exploration mission, but also a robust scientific endeavor. A particularly significant aspect of the Artemis 3 mission is the meticulous scrutiny of data, including the examination and cataloging of the first lunar samples collected by NASA since 1972. These lunar samples, originating from the moon's south pole, are believed to harbor some of the oldest lunar material known, dating back at least 3.85 billion years. The insights gleaned from the analysis of these samples will not only deepen our understanding of lunar history, but also hold valuable information about potential resources, including ice, which could prove vital for future lunar missions and even serve as a stepping stone for broader space exploration. What truly sets the Artemis 3 mission apart is its collaborative propulsion approach. NASA is poised to launch its Space Launch System, SLS rocket, and the Orion capsule concurrently with SpaceX's Starship Human Landing System, HLS, for the crewed lunar exploration mission in 2025. This groundbreaking collaboration aligns with NASA's mission to return humans to the moon and demonstrates the capabilities of the SLS and Orion, notably through the inaugural launch of the SLS on November 16, 2022. The Orion spacecraft is ingeniously designed to dock seamlessly with SpaceX's Starship HLS, facilitating the transition of the crew from Orion to Starship for the final leg of the journey, the lunar landing. This convergence of NASA's SLS Orion and SpaceX's Starship HLS stands as a testament to the power of collaboration in shaping the next chapter of space exploration. As humanity readies itself for the monumental Artemis 3 mission, the geology team's pivotal role in unraveling the moon's mysteries and propelling lunar exploration forward is poised to leave an indelible mark on the annals of space exploration history. Their work promises not only to enrich our understanding of the lunar realm, but also to inspire generations to come as they gaze toward the stars in search of knowledge and discovery. So, what are your thoughts about Starship? its potential to revolutionize space exploration, and the boundless possibilities it presents? Share with us in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, show us some love by hitting that like button and leaving a comment down below. Also, if you're a fan of all things technology, be sure to check out this other video we've got lined up for you. It's packed with all the latest news, tips, and tricks to keep you ahead of the curve.